The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
What if there was one thing that could improve your mood, productivity, and, well, overall health?
There is. It's called a good night's sleep.
Harvey's Furniture offers industry-leading beds from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, as well as Spring Air.
Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad, and joining me this fine day is Mr. Bob Gough. Hey.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. How's your weekend?
It was good. We talked a little bit earlier. I had a little bit of a fall in the bathroom, but I'm okay.
Glad to see that you survived that
I
fall.
bounced back, yeah.
Gosh.
So,
And you were home alone. You need one of those life alert buttons?
I did. I had a I've fallen and I can't get up moment.
Yeah.
So slipping in the shower, I really felt stupid. So, and because I was sober. I was
Yeah.
like, it's all fine. And then
Makes it worse, but a little bit better because you could actually make it to your bed and wait for help.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
It's fine. It's getting better. It's just
Good.
it's just a big sore on my leg right now, but it's all good.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see you made it.
Thank you.
There's lots going on this week. Last week was a busy week, but this week it seems like city stuff, county stuff.
All the boards are meeting this
yeah.
week, so we got big stuff going on. County board or city council meeting with a new alderman.
Yep, who is the youngest to ever grace the podium,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Brianna Garcia, Brianna
Rivera.
Rivera. Holbrook is her maiden name. So
Okay.
her brother Jared was the previous alderman, was an alderman there previously. So she's going to be appointed to fill the remainder of that term. The Parker Freiberg, when he stepped down because of his family's business conflicts with the city. So that's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do later on and who challenges her, or if she gets a free pass and gets to continue to run because her seat's not up for another 2 years.
Yeah.
She will, interestingly, she's the third vacancy they've had to fill.
Yeah.
In this year or so far. Patty Maples was appointed because Katie Awerkamp had to step down when she moved.
Yep.
And then also
Finney moved. Jason Finney.
Yes. So we've had all this turnover on the city council, and then of course there's a city council election that's going to be coming up here in April.
Yeah.
So we'll have a few, but again, Rivera, she gets to keep her post because she gets to fill out the rest of the term. So she's not up for this special election.
Okay.
She's not up for any election coming up this time.
Gotcha.
So she gets to stick around.
Lots of rules, lots of things, but it's interesting to have a lot of new, fresh eyes on some different topics. So it'll, yeah.
And then John Mast opted not to run in 5th Ward, so Glenn Ebbing is going to run in 5th Ward, and as of right now, he's unopposed. Although I guess there could be a write-in campaign or a candidate at some point, but it looks like Ebbing is going to take that seat in April, barring someone, a late write-in challenge.
Gotcha.
So,
Cool. Busy.
very much so.
And what topics is there anything that they're covering this week that maybe?
Well, I think there's some issues with the city insurance that they're trying to get lined out. I know that's one thing that is probably going to come up at the meeting tonight. I don't know if it's on the agenda, but I know there's been some chatter about it. David Adam is working on a story on that.
So like city employee insurance? Is that what? Okay.
Yeah, some city employee insurance snafus or something. They're trying to get some things ironed out, apparently. That's one thing. And also, you remember when Congresswoman Mary Miller ran, she promised to put an office in Quincy.
I do.
Well, she's going to put that office in City Hall.
She's fulfilling her promise.
She is.
That is one check mark in her pro box.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how that's going to work out. Not sure where she's going to be yet. So that's some of the details we'll try to get. I've been trying to get a hold of her for the last few days to try to do a Zoom interview because a lot of big stuff's been going on out there.
Right.
And so I've been kind of playing phone tag and or email tag and scheduling with her staff out there. So, but she and we have not had a congressional office in Quincy since Dick Durbin was our congressman.
Oh,
wow. Back like early 1990.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I hate to say the good old days because that makes me sound old, but that's
But no, it's nice because for years you've had people who've they've had their offices all over. Jacksonville's had an office for Darren LaHood for a long time, but Quincy was lucky this time. Where Adams County was very strong for her in the campaign, and one of her first things was as soon as she was elected, one of her offices would be here. Probably the other would be in Springfield. And then, of course, she'll have her home office, which will be around Oakland, Illinois, which is a very small town. And actually, she didn't even live in the district, but you don't have to when you're in Congress. So she'll probably have 3 offices, I would imagine. So.
Okay, well, I'm glad one's going to be here. That's going to be interesting.
I mean, it's great for constituent service when people just want to go talk, and
and then you won't have to play phone tag and just go over and knock on the door.
Full-time staff are there and everything, and it's City Hall. We're over at City Hall all the time for other business anyway, so it works out. That really does work out pretty well.
Excellent. So lots of stuff going on in the city, and as far as county, interesting things that they're probably going to discuss. One, at the old jail has some issues.
David broke a story on that a few days ago about the mold in the jail and the complaints, and some people have been saying they've been feeling sick. So the sheriff is already kind of working on that to try to get that cleaned up. That's obviously something he's inherited since he was just elected in November, and that jail's been closed for a while.
Right.
So Sheriff Groutons is working on that, but he's already given us an estimate that's probably going to be about $100,000 to clean up.
So is it like from lack of circulation or standing water, or who?
Yeah, it's just David's story had just kind of we would shut the place up, and it just kind of when it sits there, and they really needed the new jail, and that was one of the things they did. But then it's like, okay, they're in such a hurry to get the new jail. It's like the old jail is kind of like out of sight, out of mind, and I get that. But if it
circulates through their ventilation system, and everybody still works there.
Yeah,
so.
And there's been, like I said, there have been a lot of complaints from some county employees. So there have been complaints from county employees about that. So yeah, that's something else that they're going to have to take care of. They're also looking at some other technical things for the new jail. They've got to buy a bunch of new cameras and software and things. Now, the new jail had all these new toys, but the old IT infrastructure for the county didn't get upgraded at the same time. So that's the stuff that needs to get integrated, so the new jails and the new locks and everything will work in those buildings. Gotcha. Because they were having issues of where remember, the city police department is now over next door,
right?
And because they all moved over there as part of that deal. Well, part of their technical problems have been the city police officers have been getting locked in some of their offices sometimes.
Oh hell!
So they're trying to get that.
Good.
Yeah, so they've been trying to get. And again, that's because you bought all these new toys, but the infrastructure that was left behind was still so old that it just doesn't keep up. So again, they're trying to just rectify the situation. They had to get some bids out last month, and the county's going to review those. So that's, again, going to be part of what's going to get taken care of probably at this week's county board meeting.
Excellent. And then Park Board, they also have they've
got a vacancy to deal with the sudden passing of Jeff Steinkamp. Mm-hmm. So in talking to John Frankenhoff, David chatted with him, and there were 4 people running for those 3 seats. Well, since Jeff Steinkamp passed away, now there's only 3 people. So when the county clerk has the ballots and has the petitions that have been turned in, they will, decertify Jeff Steinkamp, and he won't be a candidate now.
Okay.
So there will just be 3 candidates running for the 3 seats. Now, so everybody's going to win. But now the park board determines, okay, which candidate do we want to go ahead and put on the board now to fill this vacancy for 2 months.
Right.
And, and again, it's not giving anybody an advantage or not. It's just, hey, we can fill this vacancy, or they don't have to fill it. They could just wait until April.
Right.
So that's one of the things that they've got coming up in their meeting this month as well. So.
Excellent. And then Miss Shelby Rose won Miss Quincy. Congratulations to her. I'm sure it was a very fun event. We did not get to go. We had volleyball stuff.
Steve had a lot of fun. He said there were some great performances, and he wrote a great story that was in Muddy River News this morning. And of course, he's known her for a long time because through racing, and she was a soapbox derby kid.
Yeah.
And of course, Steve, anything that races, Steve likes. So he was very, very acclimated with all that, and was very happy to see her take the checkered flag on Saturday night.
Say. Yeah, that's awesome. I was proud of her. I'm proud of all the girls, like I said, standing up and having the guts to do that. That takes courage I don't think I ever had. So kudos to her. Yeah. Anything else? I don't know.
No, it's like I said, it's a busy week and a lot of stuff going on. And just to follow up here, hopefully our app is rolling out here this week. You're kind of at the mercy of Apple and Google and all the big toy companies to try to get things done. So we're kind of crossing some T's and dotting some I's to get that done. The new sports newsletter's coming out. We're starting to promote that a little bit. We've got about 6,000 people who sign up currently for the daily Muddy River News email that you get in the morning to let you know what's coming up on Muddy River News that day. So we've got a separate sports letter. I guess we call it a sports letter, newsletter, whatever you want to call it. It's coming out now. We've just now got that going too. So again, it's just another way to get people acclimated. So if you're on your email, you pop it up, oh, this is what's on Muddy River News or Muddy River Sports today. And you get into it and you start diving in and going through everything. Hopefully everybody likes the new site redesign.
I love it.
It seems to be going well. Our numbers have been we've seen an uptick in our readership numbers this week, so I hope that means people are liking it. Yeah. And again, the app just sort of folds into all that as well.
Yeah, with some great features, and it'll be awesome to see that launch. So looking forward to that. One thing, so I did notice this. Is it new, or am I just missing it? What the shuck? That's amazing.
It's the first one we've had for a while.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if it's new or not, but it caught my eye.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a great name that's, it was intriguing. So
well, cool. We try to do things a little different around here sometimes, as you figured out.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
When we talked about having that for a name for a show, people were like, I'm like, come on, why not?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's
catchy.
Funny. Yeah. So
it's relatable.
So and again, that's one of the things. I mean, Matt is just so busy trying to cover everything but his podcasts are extremely popular. So he's doing the weekly one with Ben Marth now, and then What the Shuck, he'll rotate people in and out. This week's What the Shuck guest will be Brad Hoyt, the John Wood basketball coach. I'm sure we'll all float around through and make appearances for that one. So if he has his 2 podcasts a week, and then we're doing all the podcasts we're doing, it's really a great way for people to just to engage with all of us here at Muddy River, so you can see what we're doing and what we're working on. And again, when we created this, it was okay, we're just going to put the newspaper on the internet and be done with it. That just doesn't work. No. So we want to be more interactive and give people many more ways they can consume any of the information they want here on Muddy River.
Well, it's definitely awesome and new and innovative, and it's awesome. I will say later this week I'm out. Right. But you're going to be here with Meg on one of the Daily Muddies, which I'm excited to see. Meg Duncan, who is, of course, covering our Hannibal area. So it'll be awesome to see her sit down with you and chat about how things are going so far this year.
And you're going to miss more weather with Ron.
Dang it. Well, you're going to have to send me, of course, a link.
I'll send you a link. Yeah. Ron with more weather. So that's going to be fun. And we're also going to do some new weather elements on the site that we're looking forward to rolling out as well.
Yeah,
so.
Very awesome. But tomorrow, Brittany Bowl joins me for some coffee talk. So don't miss out. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center.
Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.